Hey everyone, what's up? Newbie Snake here. How are you all doing today? So I decided to record a video for you guys 2 hours before the release of the Super Ninja Festival, as well as all of the events that are to come. The reason for that is because I'll need to attend one of my good friend's wedding for the whole day tomorrow, so I won't be able to release another video for about 24 to 48 hours after the release of the Super Ninja Festival and the events that are to be released due to the wedding as well as the time zone differences. So in order to provide you all with the necessary information, I decided to record a video right now because this is the only time I can do it, and I'd like you guys to get first-hand information instead of being 2 days late after everyone gets in on the event and stuff. Alright, so please excuse the release time of my videos in this event. I'll try to record my gacha polls after I'm back, but the reason why I say I'll try is because I might not be able to hold my urge to do the multi-summons and just pull it, you know? But because I know you guys are always happy to see what I pull, you guys love seeing my gachas, so I'll just have to try my best to hold on to all my gems and record my polls for you all. Alright, so that part will have to wait for like 24 to 48 hours, but you know, so let's get started on whatever information we have right now, shall we? Okay, so information that I have right now is, you know, based on the notifications in game, and this is it. So actually, to be correct, in about 1.5 hours we will be getting the Super Ninja Festival. So, and I have confirmed this Naruto, this Sasuke, and this Sakura, they are available to be awakened to 6 stars. All right, so that will be great, but we don't know what the stats are yet, so we'll have to find out, well, if you guys are able to pull them. All right, and again, this will only last for 72 hours. Ooh, I better watch out for that too. If I don't pull tomorrow, then I probably miss my chance, but we'll see. So this is only available for 72 hours, and everything you get will be 4 stars and above, and 5 stars rate will be super up. Okay, so I don't know what that means. Is it 2 times, or is that 3 times, or is it 4 times? Maybe 3 times, who knows? Because when they say rate up, it's usually what, double? Now it's super up and then super up. So who knows, right? Maybe it's like 2.5, but they're usually generous, so maybe we get more. But anyway, so good luck to all of you guys who will be polling in 1.5 hours. So this is it, from April 30th, 6 o'clock p.m. to May 3rd, 6 o'clock p.m. Japan's time. We'll be getting the Super Ninja Festival, and the name will be the new, what, 3-way deadlock, or yeah, that's what it says, right? I remember. Give me a second. I'm just gonna quickly pause my video and gonna do my research. Be right back. All right, I'm back. So I confirmed. It is called this new 3-way deadlock. It's, you know, one of the episodes when Sakura, Sasuke, and Naruto, all 3 of them were summoning their pets. The things, the slug, the frog, the toad, and the snake. All right, so that's what it says. The new 3-way deadlock, and it's the class 7, right? So what's special about this is for the first 10 polls, guys, we're gonna get like awesome discount, and this is by far the best thing we have ever seen. For the first 10 polls, we only need to pay 30 gems to do the first 10 polls, and we'll get a guaranteed 5 stars for sure. And for the second 10 multi-summon, you will only need to pay 40 gems, and you also get a 5 stars guaranteed. All right, so far this is already the best thing, because previously they did something similar, right? On the last one, it was also 30, 40, and 50, but I believe you can only get 5 stars guaranteed on the 50 one. But this time you get 5 stars on the first one on the sale of the, you know, for 30 gems. Second one, for 40 gems, you also get a 5 stars. And for the third time, when you do a 10 multi-summon, 10 multi-pull, you will need to spend 50 gems. That's the regular amount that you need to spend. but you now get the rate up 5 stars guaranteed. Okay, and again, these 3 are rate up at the moment, but I'm pretty sure along with all the exclusives and some of the other stuff will also have rate up as well. Okay, so because usually Super Ninja Festival, they will have rate up for the Jiraiya, the exclusive Madara, so on and so forth, all the exclusive stuff, and then some characters that tag along with it. Okay, so on the third 50 gems, do not expect to get one of these 3. All right, you will not be guaranteed a Naruto, Sakura, or Sasuke. You might end up getting exclusive first Hokage, or you might end up getting like a Might Guy or something, right? So if it has rate up for him, right? So it's all the rate up 5 stars. So I don't know, because it's 1 year anniversary, so they might rate up a lot of stuff to lower your chances of getting these 3 featured units, so that they at least get some chance to make money, right? It's fair. So that's about it. And so in total, you should probably have about 120 gems to spend all of them if you want to do 3 multiples. And then there are events going on, so I'm pretty sure we'll get lots of gems too. And because remember, if you guys have watched my previous video, we already got the 86 gems. So 76 plus 10, 86. And on top of that, they got us a lot of Twitter, what else? Twitter and Line, or whatever program, whatever app campaign. We also got a lot of gems. So I total got like 100 gems. So I just need to earn 20 more gems and then I'm set. But I actually have 107 gems right now because I had 7 to begin with. So I need to earn 13 more gems to be able to afford, 3 times. All right. I really hope I get one of those guys. But then now, what was surprising is we can actually check out on the units already. That's also sorry guys. Poor English right there. But anyways, what I was trying to say is that's also another factor why I decided to record a video right now. So because I get to see their information, so I can translate them for you even before they're released. All right. And so let's take a look at them. I already took a look at all these already today. I did my homework, but yeah, I'll go through all 3 of them with you guys. And the more notable one, surprisingly, is actually Sakura, but we'll save the best for last. All right, well, not the best, depending on what you guys like, but here we go. So over here, these are the stats for Naruto. It's really interesting. They're all like 14, 13, and 12. So Sasuke is like 13, 14, 12, and then Sakura is like 13, 12, and 14 or something like that. I mean 14k, 13k, 12k. Okay, we're talking about HP, attack, and defense right here. Okay, so on skill number 1 is a Kuchiyose no Jutsu. I mean summoning type technique. It's summoning type for all 3 of them because again, it's based on the episode where they do the new 3-way deadlock thing. Okay, so this is trigger speed is normal, chakra cost 90. What he does is he'll deal 5% plus 2000 damage to the enemy's whole team, and then also put your enemies on a deadlock status. All right. Also, I'll explain what deadlock status is a new thing, but let's talk about this first. There's a chance to cause critical hit. So if critical hit happens, the max damage it'll deal is up to 3 times. So the max is 3 times the damage. So crit hit might happen and you might deal 2 times. Who knows? Because it says maximum 3 times. And then the new status effect is called deadlock. All right. So for if your opponent is on a deadlock status, what it does is it'll debuff their attack and defense by 50%. And also, your opponents will be immune to debuffs and buffs. So meaning after you debuff them once, attack and defense down 50%, whatever the opponent do to buff their team, it will not work. as well as your debuffs will not work on top of attack and defense down by 50%. So if you have another units to debuff them, it will not work because they're already in a status that's being locked right now. Okay, so that's what I understand so far. So hopefully, I'm correct. So over here we have skill number 2. It's a no type / miscellaneous type jutsu, and trigger speed is normal, chakra cost 80. What it does is it'll buff your whole team's agility by 80%, and surprisingly, this is a new mechanics. Your skill trigger speed will increase by 1 stage, and this is what it means. Right now, you see this skill. The trigger speed is normal, right? Usually, we have slowest, slow, normal, fast, and fastest, right? We usually see these 5 stages. So if you use this skill to buff your whole team, all your skills, everyone on your team that got buffed, their trigger speed will increase by 1 stage. So instead of trigger speed normal for this skill, the next time you use this, it'll be trigger speed fast. Okay? And if a skill, this is a new thing they introduced too, if a skill is already at the fastest, it will be increased to what is this? Speed of light, flash. All right, they'll be in a flash speed. So basically, instead of fastest, it's gonna be really fast. Okay, like really extremely fast, faster than fastest is what it says. Okay, the flash stage. So that'll be really cool. That'll be really cool. So sorry guys, I'm back. Sorry for that awkward pause right there. I just heard something crawling on my desk. It sounded freaky. Anyways, let's get back. So I was saying skill 2, that will be actually really cool. So new mechanics, looking forward to it. So let's go to the second part, abilities. So for the leader skill, he has a buff for all Konoha units. He buffs their attack, defense, and agility by 30%. Ability number 1, for the first 7 turns, his attack, defense, and agility is increased by 30%, and chakra cost will be decreased by 20%. Ability number 2, when your chakra is at max level, your skill damage will be increased by 90%. So overall, this Naruto is pretty decent. I wouldn't say OP from the looks of it, but he's pretty good. But I don't know, but he can be awakened to 6 stars. Maybe at 6 stars, all these will be like insane, right? Because if I remember correctly, the Sage from Naruto only had 5% plus 2,000 as well. But after he got buffed, was it like 5% plus 2, like 20,000? Yeah, it was insane stuff. Maybe once you make him to 6 stars, he'll be extremely OP. So yeah, and also one thing I totally forgot. You guys might have to refresh my memories, because what is this? This is not just Ninetales Chakra mode, because the Ninetales Naruto we got, the whiskers on his face is just thin line, and he did not have this this rope, right? He didn't have this cape rope thingy, but now he does. I forgot which part he got this from, because after this mode he turns into that 6-path sage mode and stuff like that. But anyways, yeah, I'll just still call him the Ninetales mode chakra. Ninetales chakra mode Naruto. All right, anyways, let's move on. You guys can correct me again, just in the comments down below. My memories of the manga are slowly fading away. Okay, skill number 1 for Sasuke is a summoning type technique. He summons the snake. What is it? Ioda, right? That's his name. So trigger speed is normal, chakra cost 90. He deals 5 times the multiplier attack damage to the enemy's whole team. And again, all these multiplier attacks, how they calculate it is based on the opponent's defense. So the higher your opponent's defense is, the lower your attack is actually going to be. So whenever you see those percentage stuff like 5% plus 2,000 or 5% plus 20,000, those are always better. You know, unless you have to lower down your opponent's defense first, and then you need to deal these multiplier attack damage. So usually those set damage like 5% plus 2,000, it's always set regardless of your opponent's defense, right? So we'll see how good he actually is. Anyways, so on top of dealing 5 times the multiplier attack damage to the enemy's whole team, what happens is if your enemy's team is under a debuff, whether his attack, defense, and agility has been debuffed, you will deal another 5 times your damage. So it also says the new status is included. So the new status of Deadlock, because remember, Deadlock lowers down your opponent's attack and agility, right? By 50%. It was agility and attack, I think. Just rewind back, guys. I already forgot what I was talking about. Either defense and attack or attack and agility. Anyway, so if they're under the Deadlock status, this will count as well. Okay, so any time when their attack, defense, or agility is debuffed, like at a down status, they'll take 5 times more damage. So I believe it's 5 times 5, right? 25 times. So that's actually pretty intense, man. That's pretty hardcore. Also, there's a chance to cancel your opponent's action. So much like Pain and who else? I forgot. Anyway, so there's a chance to cancel out your enemy's action so they don't get to finish up what they were queued for. Okay, so over here we have the second skill. Second skill is a no type skill. Trigger speed is normal. Chakra cost is 80. He buffs the, well, no, sorry, not the enemy's whole team. Buffs the whole team. Your own team buffs the attack by 80%. Also, interestingly, he puts your team on the transparent status. If you guys remember fighting Obito, he puts himself on this transparent status. So when you attack him, it goes through him, right? So it can be translated as transparent or through. So I forgot where he got this ability, but he doesn't have that that technique, right, to transport things. But anyway, so he can still put your whole team into this transparent / through status. So you yeah, basically, oh, I think it's different. So his status is this. The through or / transparent status is when you are attacking the enemy, you ignore the enemy's defense by 30%. So I guess this applies to the enemy. So you go through their defense is actually what this means. But they're actually using the same word from from Obito's skill. So anyways, I was kind of confused by that, but this is actually what it means. So when you use this buff to buff your whole team, not only will they have 80% increase in attack, they will also ignore the enemy's defense by 30%. And again, I don't know how long this will last, so just test it out if you guys have Sasuke. So he's a pretty good leader. He buffs everyone, all units. Buffs all units attack by 30% and all skill damage by 20%. So he's like a really hardcore attacker and pretty good leader skill if you just want like full-on attack. This whole skill damage buff is pretty good because even the first Ninetales Naruto will benefit from this. Not the one that I just covered today, but the event Naruto. Because, you know, the skill damage is what needs to happen to buff that damage, right? Because it was a set damage. Anyway, so ability number 1. For the first 7 turns, the attack is increased by 60%. And chakra cost decreased by 20%. And I just realized something. I don't know why they always put the 7 turns instead of like 10 turns or 5 turns, but that's probably because they're class 7. Anyways, that's just my theory. Okay, let's move on. Ability 2. He is immune to genjutsu, and skill damage is increased by 60%. All right, so finally, the one that I'm excited to tell you guys, because she is much like the exclusive Tsunade, guys. So if you guys are always looking for the exclusive Tsunade, if you guys happen to not get her, don't worry. This Sakura is actually really good. I can't say just as good because the healing amount is not as good, but she does different things. So it's much like the manga / anime. Like, she is much like her teacher. She inherited all those jutsu and she's good, but it's different. Like, she's not Tsunade, she's Sakura. So it's kind of different, but kind of adds something to the team. So I'll explain it to you guys. So you can tell by her stats, it's really nice. And over here at the first skill is a summoning type skill. Trigger speed is slow, and I checked. Exclusive Tsunade trigger speed is also slow for her skill. So yeah, so just want to let you guys know Sakura is actually on par, kind of. So trigger speed is slow, chakra cost 90, okay? Similar to exclusive Tsunade again. Okay, so what she does is she heals the whole team's HP by a large amount. So this is not quite as big as exclusive Tsunade. Exclusive Tsunade, it says a super large amount. So, and I have her, right? So she does heal by a super large amount, and that's great stuff. But she also heals, decreases the chakra cost by 10%. So this is what Tsunade does not have, I believe. So she heals by a large amount and decreases the chakra cost by 10%, and also puts you on the healing status. Healing status is the same as Tsunade's. Whenever you take damage, so whenever you take damage from the enemy's attack, you recover 10% of the HP. All right, I believe it's 10% of the damage as HP or 10% of your HP. I forgot how it's calculated. So over here, skill number 2, that's really interesting. The thing that she's different from the exclusive Tsunade is because Tsunade has a healing skill as well as an attack skill. Over here, Sakura is full-on support. So on the second skill, it's a no type skill. Trigger speed slow, chakra cost 80, and she heals the whole team's HP by a medium amount, so not as great, but it buffs your whole team's defense by 80%. Also, she will put you in a resist or anti, however you pronounce it, status. So you'll be in a status that's called resist or anti. It's the same word, two different English terms. So what this status does is she will cure all debuffs and negative status effects. Okay, so when you first trigger it, she cures everyone's debuffs and cures everyone's negative status effects. And then, because you're put on this anti or resist status, right? And then whatever debuffs and whatever negative status effects that will be coming your way, you'll be immune to them. Okay, so as long as you're under the resist status, you resist all the debuffs and you resist all negative status effects, and then also cure your current debuffs and status effects. And guys, that is pretty OP. All right, like, wow. So when I saw this, I was like, dang, guys, like this Sakura, I want her more than Sasuke and Naruto. And I don't even like Sakura. Like, this is how good she is. And over here, she has the leader skill. And the reason why I keep comparing her to her teacher, exclusive Tsunade, is because they're really similar in, like, this unit's really similar to that. Like, it's on par with that level. So if you guys always wanted Tsunade but didn't get her, if you happen to get Sakura, it is awesome, guys, because, I always use the Tsunade and I almost never use her attack nowadays because it's weak. But this 2 support skills is just intense, guys. And over here, leader skill, it's much like Tsunade. After every action, by the way, it affects all type characters. After every action, your character's HP will be recovered by 5% and your chakra will be recovered by 10%. Exclusive Tsunade has it around, so she heals. Tsunade heals 10% of the HP after every turn and recovers the chakra by 5%. But Sakura here is 5% for HP and 10% for chakra. And ability number 1, when her HP is above 80%, her chakra cost will be decreased by 20%. All right, so that's pretty nice. And ability number 2, it's like Tsunade, but even better. Well, not even better, because Tsunade has different stats. Tsunade buffs her attack, but this over here helps for her supportive skills. So ability number 2 is for the first 10 turns, she will be totally immune to negative status effects. And after every single turn, her HP will be fully recovered. So that's why I keep comparing her to exclusive Tsunade, because it's really, really similar. It's just a bit different, like different usage. All right, so I would not mind to have this Sakura at all. So for the first 10 turns, again, she's totally immune to negative status effects, meaning she will not be paralyzed, she will not be charmed, she will not be bind or anything, meaning she will always be able to support your team. But for Tsunade, she can get bind, she can get poisoned, she can get confused, she can get paralyzed, etc. if you don't have the right gear for her. And then sometimes when I want to use her, GG, you can't use it, right? But if she's immune to all those effects, and then she has a skill that cures your whole team of those effects, that will help you out a lot. You can like free up 1 to probably 2 ninja gear slots and then go on for attack and stuff like that, because Sakura can heal your team now, right? So it's really awesome. And imagine you have the Naruto, can buff the trigger speed from slow to normal, then it'll be even better. So yeah, that's why I said she's really like a notable mention that I really need to highlight Sakura for this event, guys. I would wanna get her more than the other two, honestly. So cool thing is, once you upgrade them to 6 stars, you will see their summon pets behind them: the slug, the toad, and snake. All right, and for those of you who will be getting them, you don't get to have the 6 stars awakening material until May 16. All right, May 16 is the first day when the awakening will be open. So during this time, wait actively, meaning go do your other events and probably level them up to level 100. So when May 16 comes, you're ready and you're prepared to fully upgrade them to a 6 stars. All right. So that's about it for the gacha. And let's see, there was some ninja gear that I needed to cover, but oh yes. Before I cover Madara, let's go and check on the gift Naruto that we got. All right, and we also got the ninja gear, so I got to remind myself to actually cover that as well. So this is Naruto that we got as gift. This is the first time I'm looking at it with you guys as well, so please forgive me if I'm going a bit slow. He's pretty cute over here in terms of the art and stuff. You know, really haven't seen him like this in a long time, because we saw the Sage mode and the Ninetales mode, so he doesn't look as quote unquote cute as in like because the other ones are pretty serious and pretty like, you know, fierce and stuff, and over here he's just like smiling and like la 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 whatever, right? So let's go on. First skill is a wind type skill, and trigger speed is normal. Chakra cost 70. He deals 7% plus 800 damage to a single target. And then let's see here. Oh, and then he will also minus his own HP by a bit after you use this move, because he's using Rasen Shuriken. So probably, you know, it's like a, what do you call it? whatever. Basically, when you use it, he'll take a bit of damage back. And then there's a chance that the skill critical hit will happen, and then your damage will be increased. Maximum, it will be increased by 2.3 times if critical hit happens. And then over here, trigger speed, this is a no type skill for skill number 2. Trigger speed is fast, chakra cost is 60. What he does is he heals his whole team's HP by a medium amount and then buffs the attack, defense, and agility by 30%. So that's actually pretty good, guys, pretty good. And we got this for free. So ability number, leader ability. It says 1 year anniversary. So for it buffs all Konoha's units, buffs their attack and agility by 20%. Ability number 1, attack, defense, and agility increased by 20% for himself. Ability number 2, wind type skill damage increased by 30%. And that's about it. And that's it for him. Let's go through the ninja gear that we also got for him. It's his bag of chips or whatever. Let's see. Sorry, I keep clicking on the wrong things. Okay, so I'm just gonna go down to right here. Yes. So we got his snack. I think he always eat the potato chips or something like that. So what it does is oh man, what? There's a time limit to the chips. I guess expiry date, right? So maximum HP increased by 100%. It says only up till May 31st. So yeah, I don't know how good that is. It's a temporary ninja gear. All right, so that's it. Let's move on to the event. I was really surprised because at the time of recording, this actually came out, you know, the Madara Raid Boss. Oh, also one more thing I'd like to mention. From the notification that I read, instead of just the Super Ninja Festival gacha, after the gacha is done in 72 hours, we will be getting Super Ninja Festival special edition. Remember, I did a lot of videos on special editions, like for example, right now, I believe this is called a special edition. Right? Wait, is this special edition? Let's see. Actually, no. But remember, like, for example, we had like the White Day special edition or Valentine's Day. It will say Super Ninja Festival special edition, right? So we'll be getting special editions after the 72 hours after the Super Ninja Festival is released. And we didn't get a lot of information regarding that, but from what it seems, it's that Naruto will be getting his special edition Super Ninja Festival, and then Sasuke will be getting his Super Ninja Festival special edition, and then we'll get special edition for Sakura. So I believe if, let's say, you don't get one of those 3 ninjas, they will be individually featured after that for a certain period of time. All right, from the looks of it. Okay, I'm just assuming it because we didn't get too much information. They just posted the picture of those 3 ninjas like this, and then it says special edition under his name, special edition, special edition. So after 72 hours of the Super Ninja Festival, and then each one of them will come back to back. All right, so you get more chance to probably get them. So yeah, so that's just what I suddenly remembered, needed to tell you guys about it. Okay, so over here we have the Madara's event, and obviously it came out while I was recording. I mean, when I started recording, so I haven't really checked out the stuff yet. But my main point is not to talk about the things. I just want to talk to you about the character that we'll be getting, okay? But anyways, if you guys max out the event Naruto, he's the only one, actually maybe for now, because it says it only has him for now. So 3 times the multiplier score, all the way up to 5 times, depending on the Nindo level. And apparently a lot of you guys commented down below, still asking me about Nindo level, even though I've covered it like many times, I believe. Maybe not many times, 1 to 3 times. But just for the newer players, again, Nindo level is when you feed the ninja, the unit, with the exact same unit. So for example, when you first get this Naruto, the 1-year anniversary Naruto that's gifted to you in your gift box, it comes at 0 Nindo level. Okay, maximum Nindo level a unit can be is at 10. Every ninja starts with 0 Nindo level, and when you feed this character with the exact same character, meaning I have to get another same Naruto and feed it to him, his Nindo level will become 1. Okay, and then if you feed another one to your unit, then it will jump from 1 to 2, and then 2 to 3, 3 to 4, so on and so forth, all the way up to 10. So theoretically, you need 11 of the same units to make a unit to level 10 Nindo. Because why 11? Because the first one is the base, and then you need 10 more on top to feed it to the first one, right? And then it'll become 10. Okay, so that's how you do it. The other way to do it is when you when you play during the ranking events, when you reach like the top 0.001 to 0.01% or whatever, then you get one of those items. It's this Nindo increase item. So you can increase anyone's Nindo. So for example, you have an exclusive Madara. You really want to increase this Nindo, but there's really low chance for you to get another exclusive Madara. Then you feed that item to him. But that's only if you reach like the top 0.01 or 0.0001, right? So yeah, most of us will not get that. Just try your luck, get the same unit and feed it to them. Okay, so that's how you do it. And over here we have the, okay, so yeah, that's just the usual stuff. And for this video, I might not go through all of these rewards with you, because again, I'm running late right now. I will just leave it here for now. If you guys do have any questions for that, just let me know, and or just comment down below. I'm pretty sure all of the veteran players will be able to answer your questions. They always answer, and I really appreciate that, guys. Thank you. So this is so there are 3 tabs in total. The third tab is this tab that I just showed you, the Naruto tab. Basically what's good for this event. The second tab is the all points rewards, meaning because this is a raid boss event, everyone who participates will contribute to this. So if let's say you earn 300 points, then this will increase by 300. And so the more points we get, the better. Everyone gets these stuff. So if, let's see, so right now we're already at 10 million points, right? Everyone's playing. We already got the 4 stars guaranteed gacha ticket, and then we already got 1 Rock Lee training material, 1 ninja stone, and then we also got the title. The title is the new 3-way deadlock. And then over here at 20 million points, then you get a all type skill scroll. All right. So if everyone plays, and then we happen to get to 76.1 million, 76 million and 100,000 points, then we'll get Madara. All right. So if you guys like are extremely lazy or just don't have the time to put into grind, just wait till everyone do it, right? But you know, if you don't do it, we might never reach that point. Who knows, right? So yeah, and this is your personal rewards. Okay, so let's go. I just want to talk about the rewards. So it's just wait for it to load. So let's go through them one by one. And this is my first time looking at this as well together with you guys. So I might be slow and I'm just translating real time. If you guys haven't noticed, I actually translated a lot of them real time because sometimes it just got released while I was recording and stuff. So no time for me to do the homework beforehand, right? So sometimes when you hear me stuttering a lot and then being slow, it's because I'm translating real time, right? So we have Susano Madara, it seems. That's pretty cool. So that's his stats at level 100. Pretty good so far. obviously not as great as the three ninjas we saw earlier, Sakura, Sasuke, and Naruto. But then, you know, the reward, event rewards, right? Pretty good stuff. So Rinnegan for the first skill, that's pretty interesting because aside from Pain, we haven't really gotten any Rinnegan users, so this will be pretty nice. Rinnegan skill for the skill number 1, trigger speed is normal, chakra cost 80. So what he does is he will ignore a single opponent's defense by 60% and then deal 5 times multiplier attack damage to the enemy. But because he ignores 60%, right? So he still deal probably pretty decent amount, not too sure. And then also there is a chance that, let's see. Wow. Okay, there's a chance to lower your opponent's skill trigger speed by 1 stage after the attack. So if your opponent, so same thing as Naruto, remember? So if his trigger speed is normal, like if your opponent's trigger speed is normal and then you attack him with this Rinnegan attack, there's a chance to cause your opponent's trigger speed to downgrade 1 stage. So from normal to probably slow, from slow to super slow. I'm not too sure if from super's like slowest, if there's like a snail speed or whatever, right? That would be cool. It doesn't say, so probably not. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Actually, wait, I'm thinking of something. If you actually get Naruto and you buff someone and you're fighting Madara this time, right, in this event, will he actually decrease your stage after you buffed him? That's pretty interesting. You know what I'm saying? You buff your speed, he debuffs it. So I don't know. So skill number 2, trigger speed is fast. Oh, sorry, type is no type. Trigger speed is fast. Chakra cost is 75. He buffs his own attack damage by 100%. Rinnegan type skill damage increased by 50%. All right, abilities. Leader abilities. He buffs all type units, buffs their maximum HP and attack by 30%. Ability number 1, after every action, there's a chance his attack, defense, and agility will be increased by 60%. That's weird. Because if you guys remember, a lot of the units, their passive abilities, it's always constant, right? Like attack, defense, agility increased by 70% or 50 or whatever. But he only has a chance after every action, so maybe because he's dead, right? And then he hasn't had his full power yet. And maybe we'll get like a fully revived version in the future. Who knows? Ability number 2. When his HP is above 80%, his skill damage is increased by 50%. And chakra cost decreased by 30%. So I don't know what you guys think about him. Overall, I think he's just okay. Yeah, doesn't seem pretty good. Like, for his whole kit, right? His whole kit add up together is like pretty okay. His leader skill is pretty good, to be honest. HP increased by 30% and attack increased by 30% for all units. That's pretty good, right? But his ability number 1, maybe because it's 60% increase, it'll be too OP if he has it like permanently. But this is not too bad. Chakra cost decreased by 30% and skill damage increased by 50%. When its HP is above 80%. So that's pretty good. And I kind of like the debuff here. But I mean, like, it's a chance that it'll happen. But if you're comparing to exclusive Jiraiya, he basically just paralyzes them, right? Not real paralyzed, but he just basically forces your enemies not being able to use any skills, period. So yeah, I believe it's not comparable. But yeah, so far that's pretty much it for him. You guys let me know what you guys think when you guys get him. So over here we have let's see if I can click on it. Okay, I can't click on it. So wait, how that what? Okay, I don't know how I made it happen, but I clicked on it earlier and I could enlarge it. So I'm just gonna keep tapping. Okay, cool. Okay, so this one we'll be getting. Ooh. Oh right, this is the one we're gonna get. I was like, why do we have like two different arts? Because the first one's the exclusive Madara. Anyways, you get Madara's fan for this ninja event. For regular effects, meaning if you equip this to anyone other than Madara himself, fire type and Rinnegan skill damage will be increased by 20%. If you equip this to Madara, all skill type damage and attack increased by 60%. That's pretty good. I don't know why it doesn't help Obito, because Obito also uses the fan, right? But anyways, all type skill damage and attack increased by 60% if you equip this to the following two Madaras. And then over here we have Hashirama's face. And guys, give me a second. I'm just tapping this constantly. Okay, good. It came up. Okay, we have Hashirama's cells. For normal effects, there is a low chance that you will be immune to skill damage. So basically like dodging, right? So you can basically dodge the skill, meaning you'll be immune to the damage. You won't take any damage. But there's a low chance of triggering. And then after every action, your HP will be decreased by 15%. So after every action, your HP is decreased by 15%. Not too sure why this is, because I remember like having Hashirama by his heart, he increases his regeneration speed, right? Don't know why this decreases him instead. Anyways, if you equip this to Madara, your max HP is increased by 50%. Oh, I get it, because only Madara will benefit from that effect. If you put it on someone else, it just sucks away the life from them. Doesn't really make sense, not logical, because Hashirama gives life anyways, right? Anyways, enough ranting. Max HP increased by 50%. And there's a medium chance that you'll be immune to skills. So that's pretty good. You got like a medium chance. So not too bad, right? You can still be immune to skills. And then over here, we also got Setsu. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Oh, okay. So Setsu is needed to awaken, to awaken your Madara. That's pretty interesting. So if you guys want to increase his level cap from 20 to 40, 40 to 60, 60 to 80, you will need the Setsu, all right? And I believe these are drops from your personal rewards. So grind lots and get them. So it's much like those event Kakashi or event whatever. Remember, you take just one Monkey King or like 3 Monkey King and then 5 Monkey Kings, etc. Like it doesn't take anything else. So it's gonna be like that. You just gonna awaken him with Setsu. Over here, see, at 1,000 you get Setsu. And then over here at 1,500 points, you get another Zetsu. So just keep them all. He will not be able to fight on your side. He's just awakening material. And then just get enough of him. And then over here at, let's see, at 10,000 points, you get Madara. That's really generous, I guess. You just have to like maybe play it a few times, you get Madara. Cool beans, probably that's why he's not as strong. And that's about it, guys. That's all I have for you guys right now. And surprisingly, I've recorded for about almost an hour or so. Man, if I can wait for 45 more minutes, I can do the polls on screen for you guys. I'm really excited to do 3 polls, but I guess I need to work hard on the 13 gems. But anyways, that's it. I won't be able to see you guys until probably, at least 24 hours. And then after 24 hours, probably about 30 hours or so, 30 to 48 hours. So I will, I apologize again for not being able to make it, but because, real life priorities and because I'm not a full-time YouTuber yet, right? So hopefully one day, I don't know, but that would be cool. So yeah, take care all of you guys. If you guys have any questions, comments, suggestions, just overall sharing, etc., feel free to comment down below, and I'll try my best to reply to you guys. But again, I will be away from home, so don't expect my replies to come within the next 24 hours. So yeah, and that's about it. If you guys like what I do, then please continue to support me by either liking the video or spreading it out. If you guys are new, please subscribe for more quality contents. And then I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye now.